Is this without complications? Because I've been having so many complications. This whole life makes a girl just want to just throw the whole phone away. Just like not just the network, but just throw the whole phone away. So I wanted to share with you guys. I'm at one of my favorite pastimes, and if you're like on the East Coast, particularly in New York, I know you've heard of Krispy Kreme before, but Krispy Kreme is like it's an experience, and it's an experience that you can only best get a feel for if you are if you actually come to a Krispy Kreme's, like a true Krispy Kreme restaurant. Um, God, I want to throw this phone away. And I'm over here at the Krispy Kreme restaurant here, and as you can tell, this is the whole process of what they go through. You see the little glaze stain there, and it comes out, and they're nice and hot, splendidly delicious. I actually got myself a box and everything, and I have not had a chance to have one. This is like one of my favorite pastimes. Next to going and getting like the shaved ice, because that's another favorite pastime that I have. So I just wanted to share this moment with you guys, as well as a couple other things I wanted to talk about, because they actually hooked me. Child. So warm. These are, as my girl in London, Kachanga would say, splendidly delicious. Um, the way it just melts in your mouth too. It reminds me of like when you're munching a sickening piece of trade and you're just enjoying every moment of it. And then he just like busts and you know, it's just so warm and creamy. Oh my god. If you have not had a chance to experience Krispy Kreme with the hot donut time, you're missing out. That with some pumpkin spice. This pumpkin spice iced coffee is quite an experience, unlike no other. So I'm sitting here like a lowlife at the Krispy Kreme using their Wi-Fi because I'm waiting for the bus to come. I should stop using that term because like I can honestly say this whole month and a half that I have been without a working vehicle, it has allowed me to not only live authentically, but be humble. Just really be humble. And to humble myself. Because it could be much worse. It really could. And that's why I like these little experiences like this. Like going to Krispy Kreme, honey, and getting me a deliciously delicious, child, a deliciously little bundle of donuts here. But I'm gonna just share this with you guys. One thing that I have noticed that annoys me a lot is that a lot of men, especially men that deal with the girls, particularly the trans, they like they like to play off like they're coming. And I was always taught that if you want something, you need to give something. You know, because I've said this so many times before. Like, when it's come to friends, even when it's come to people in business relationships, you know, there's an understanding it's a give and take relationship. And I don't understand this whole notion that men, you know, have with us as trans women and just women in general, that they can just take, and like give nothing. Like before Craigslist went down, um, there was a section called Casual Encounters, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you girls are very familiar with. Don't even try to front. And I remember the guy. There was one guy that put up a post, and it was very disturbing because you know everything was good until the last end. And in the post, he said, you know, he described himself, big dick, all this stuff, got a job, you know, all this other stuff, all this, you know, all the stuff that, you know. So on paper, physicality, everything was good. He's over 6 foot and everything like that. But he didn't stop there. He said, I want something casual. I want a girl that has the right mindset. You know, a girl that's not crazy. So that actually kind of just X me out right there. But um, the one thing that he said is that I want, you know, I want a that has her own and that doesn't want something. Oh, he didn't stop there. He said, oh my God. Just give it all. The shade, the shade, the shade. Like, as soon as that cuts off. So, anyways, he didn't stop there. He said that he wanted a girl that doesn't want for nothing. So, you want to come over, use my body, you know, possibly just like use my body, commitment free, and basically, when you're done, you dispose of me like a wet wipe. And you want me to not want something. Now, a lot of people guys are probably think that, well, girl, you've always done that. And yes, I have done that quite, but you know, you do something enough, and then you do it until you either get tired of it, or either you get this pivotal moment of realization, as Oprah would call the aha moment. Well, my aha moment is like, oh shit moment. Like, oh shit, that's, and I had to really realize that. Wait a minute. A lot of men that are into T girls are like this, and this is why we're so devalued. This is why a lot of the men look at us like, you know. And I'm not gonna now. Another guy, I met him on Grindr, and he's supposed to be a celebrity. I mean, child. I won't even call him a D-list actor. I mean, he's child. There's a Z-list actor. He would probably be on that list, but you know, it's a very well-known fact that he's been into the girls. So I saw him on Grindr, and I knew exactly who he was. But he came over, and you know, I didn't ask for anything. You know, it would have been nice if we would have bought a bottle or something like that. And when he came over, you know, he wanted to do this, he wanted to do that, he didn't want to do that, he didn't want to do that. And then he's making all these restrictions and regulations and things of that nature. I want to do this, and you know, I don't do that, I don't do that. And I'm like, okay, all this red tape and everything like that. Okay, you got a coin? I mean, fuck a coin. Do you even have a bottle of wine to bring over? Do you bring it over anything else besides your demands and your rules and your regulations? I feel like when you put all those things up, you need to come to the door with something. And people are always like up in arms about, oh, not everybody wants to be a prostitute. Baby, it has nothing to do with being a prostitute. It has everything to do with respect and you treating me like something of value. Because I did a post of what I was, you know, the experience that I had today going to this so-called jewelry and pawn shop. that my friend recommended to me, and bitch, they gagged me. You know, I'm gonna just, and this is not me bragging or anything like that, but like I said, this has been humbling and everything, but bitch needs to be back on some wheels because, like I said, this bus schedule here, honey, and I came all the way out here from a great distance to come to this Krispy Kreme just to get here for this, like, the hot outside. But bitch, I am so over this whole like taking the bus, taking the Uber, because I'm a bitch that I like to get up and go. I like to get up and go. Bitch, when I left New York, I got in my Camaro, I loaded my pets, and we hit it. Ain't no waiting for no bus. Ain't no, bitch, that's the type of person I am. So, and that's a whole nother thing. I'm like in the midst of like saying to myself, like, should I sue my fucking mechanic? Because, you really played me. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But let me give you this equivalent here. Well, this is just one punch. I'm going to go to a couple tomorrow. But this ring here was given to me. It was given to me by a very, very dear gentleman friend of mine. A wealthy gentleman friend of mine. And he actually got this from the Cayman Islands. From Colombian Emeralds International, as you can see. It says here. I don't know if you guys can see that. But anyways, as you can see, you see the bling. I'm not going to say how many carats it is because I don't want no, like, random trade hitting me up online and, to my house and trying to pull Kim Kardashian, what they did to her. And sorry if I'm not responding to the comments because on this mobile thing, I'm not able to see the comments. What did I miss? Okay, now I'm able to see some of the comments. So let me break this down here. Without going into details. Mind you, this gentleman was a gentleman that I had been with for years. Like, he helped me in my music career. He was one of the reasons why I went to New York and I was able to get up and go to New York so easily because of his finances and, his pull and stuff like that. So he gave me this engagement ring years ago. I'm not a jewelry person. Anyone that knows that I'm not a jewelry person. So I always kept it safe and dear to my heart. And also my safe. So the time has come where, honey, she needs to, I need to let her go because, when I got it appraised, it was about $2,500, and that was a couple years ago. So, and I know he spent more than that for this because, it's more than a couple carats. And when I went to that jewelry store, honey, and they said the best they can do for me is $100, I wasn't even surprised because you know what? I compare that to how men and the transgender community devalue us as not only women, but Black women. And this is why it's so important for people to vote. Important for people. Well, I don't think that it can. Well, see, here's the thing about that, honey. It doesn't depreciate. It's not a liability. That car, any car, depreciates over time because, over time, as soon as you drive that motherfucker off the line, it's depreciating. You're putting miles on it. But jewelry, and if it's the right type of jewelry, this one thing I learned from him, he said that you have to decide whether something is an asset in your life or if something is a liability. If it's an asset, it's going to add to your life. It's going to be a value. If it's a liability, like 95% of the trade that comes in my life, it's a liability. It's going to take from your life more than it's going to add to your life. So I know that, I'm pretty well with knowing like what's an asset and what is a liability. They don't care about our world. No, that is the biggest, honey, no. It's not about they don't care about your vote. But how can they care about your vote if you're not voting? So you can't tell me that. I can't accept that because I feel like the reason people have this mindset, oh, my vote doesn't count, electoral college. Honey, that mindset is exactly why we have the idiot that is in the White House right now. So please stop that mindset, honey. But going back to this ring here, I feel that that was the equivalent of how I've been treated pretty much the majority of my life, by men. Before I picked up a pipe or picked up a glass of alcohol, honey. So please, people, let's keep the eye on the prize. Let's see, it's all about knowing your worth. Deep down inside, I do know my worth. I know that I'm a beautiful person or anything like that, but I still have a hard time seeing that in the mirror. I see it like I used to see it when I used to do my music videos and I would get all dolled up and everything like that. The problem is that I did not see it when I take this off, when I take this wig off. I didn't see it when I took all this makeup off, and I definitely didn't see it when I would take the braids out of my hair. And one of my ex-friends, I remember, had said this girl, Ayoki, when I was getting my hair done. She said, oh my God, Fox, your hair is long. Why don't you wear your own hair? And I just... this foolishness going with this Wi-Fi. Okay, so going back to what I was saying about the hair. I just use the excuse that most use. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to manage. Oh, it is, well, to me, it's hard to manage because to me, I'm so used to being a shake and go girl. Getting up in the morning, shaking her, putting her on, and going. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of commitment that you have to do to take care of black hair. I don't feel like every time I have to entertain having to take out the hot iron and press my hair. I don't feel like having to go to the beauty salon like every fucking week. My girlfriend Peggy, and she has long hair, but she has more delicate, manageable. I consider what we call down south good hair. And she's in the beauty salon every single week. Honey, that's a lot of coin, and I don't have coin like that. So yes, it is more manageable to braid this hair up and, throw a wig on it. I'm a shake and go girl, honey. But I do I see the correlation and I see the relationship of how that connects to low self-esteem. Because when I would look at my girlfriends in Milan, and mostly all my girlfriends that were not black, and look at their long flowing hair, even my own daughter, Salma, I think one of the most depressing things about Salma is that, yes, she's my Mexican daughter, but my hair grows, it grows, but it doesn't grow like her hair does. And I saw her go from a little Mexican chichi, a little Paquito Latin boy with little to no hair to a beautiful Latina bombshell with hair down to the mid part of her back. And I must say, that was in the course of maybe 5 or 6 years that her hair grew like that. And then I'm looking in the mirror of myself and I'm like, well, my hair is probably like 2 or 3 inches longer. That's depressing. That's very depressing. So that does a number on your self-esteem. I'm sorry. And then, I've never been the type of person that's been into skin lightening, but I'm noticing that is a big thing. Just period. I've never been into skin lightening. But all those things, I feel like they play a very important part. So then on top of all that, you have an asshole that wants to approach you or give you or sell you the idea of being in a relationship, but yet he's not doing the things that a man in a relationship should be doing. But he's expecting all the benefits that comes with a relationship, like no commitment, no commitment sex, no commitment head, no commitment therapy, because that's exactly what we're doing. We're giving them free therapy. Come and go as you wish, and you know, even even to the degree, like things are really hitting like an all-time high right now. I'm really cleaning the house right now. I'm really cleaning the house because this ring here is just a sample of what's going on in my life, and I really feel like where you're at in your life is exactly what you're giving out, and this has been happening more often. Everyone knows that, like, where I live at here in California, in San Monica, California, right now. I know one of my friends, Ashley. She told me that because she came and visited me a long time ago, like back in 2010, when we did the hookup video, and she even said back then, she said, back on the East Coast, we would consider what you have a house. No, it's an apartment, but it has a front door and a back door. But most importantly, it's all access, meaning that you can just walk up. You can just walk up to the door and just like knock, knock, knock. It's not like how it is in New York. My last place in New York, where you had to be buzzed in. Go past the lobby, past the judgmental, racist Jewish people that would probably ask you if you were a piece of trade. Like, oh, you're going to apartment 301. Okay, yeah. Because I was the only black woman in my whole building. So anyways, that setup is not like that over here. Anyone can just come up to the door. And this is a problem I've had with mostly 90% of the places I have rented since I've been here in California, since the age of 17. Is that guys just like to just come up to the door, especially if they know I'm trans, at all times of the day, all times of the hour, and then rude as fuck. And then you add on top of that, if you use like I've done before, and then I make the mistake of using with someone, and let me tell you something, honey. I think anyone can tell you that's ever smoked weed, that's ever smoked meth, cocaine, whatever. When you share your space with an addict, honey, you have opened Pandora's box. You've opened just like a vortex of all types of like weird energy. Because it is very inappropriate, it's very embarrassing. Bitch, when this morning, I'm making breakfast. See where I live at, it's, very freestanding, and I will let the door open because I have a screen. So, because, I want to, like, basically, fresh air. It does get hot out here in California, but honey, ain't nobody have time to be paying the electricity bill like that because I have to pay for utilities as well. So I'm, cooking breakfast, making pancakes, bitch. Bitch don't got no wig on or nothing, honey, no makeup on. And then random Trey, Kiva, what? Oh yeah, I lost your number. You lost my number. That's the oldest trick in the book, honey. And I had to put a stop to that. I tell them all the time, I say, please do not come over to my house unannounced. It is very rude. And if you lose my number, then the best thing I can tell you to do is just, honey, wait until you see me on the streets. Or if leave your number on the and the whatchamacallit on the screen, and I will eventually get it. And it's always the rejects too. It's never the boys that you really, really want to see. It's always the boys that have the blue dick, or the sex is whack. It's never anybody that you want to see. So, bitch, my girlfriend Danielle was saying, yeah, it is disrespectful. She says, You know, the best way that I can put it, she said, is this is how the men see us. You know, when you're driving on the highway and you're driving, long distance or whatever, and you see that sign on the freeway that says "Live Girls," and the men go there, and they go to the glory holes, just to get munched up or whatever like that. That's how they see you. That's how they see us trans women, just period. They feel like they can just show up, just pop up unannounced, and you can be serviced. And that is true. That's the like that is like living authentically. When I think about that, it's very real true. And see, my thing is like when this happened in the past, I would yes, I contribute to reading them for filth when that happens. But see, here is where my contribution comes in. Because after I read him for filth, I'll have him. You know, um, and in the past, it's been like I'll reach you for filth because oh, you're coming over with a coin? Okay. Well, I'm gonna reach you for filth, but then I'm gonna have you. So by me having them, it's basically sending mixed messages. And she said that, yeah, you have to just turn them down and shut that down. Because there's this saying that says that people learn by behavior. Or as Nicole Bowles would say, men will only do what you allow them to do. And the best way I can put it is that she said, if you have an obsessed person that is calling you, and they call you 100 times and you ignore them, and by that 101 time, you pick up the phone, you haven't accomplished anything. Because now he knows the learned behavior that if I call her enough times, she will eventually pick up. So now I have a new practice. You come to my house unannounced. I'm not gonna act like I don't see you and everything like that. I'm gonna do the thing that I did a couple days ago with this one reject. As everybody knows, like I said, my house is set up to where I leave the door open and I have the screen. I leave the screen door locked, so they can see me. I can see them from standing outside. So this one motherfucker just came over here and I told him plenty of times, to call before you come over. Actually, him, I just said, please don't come over. You have no reason to come over. You're not bringing coin. You're not bringing dick. If anything, you're wanting something. And you're not bringing anything. So anyway, he came over and it goes in this ear, out this ear with him. So he came over and he rang my doorbell. And I walked straight to the door. I looked at him and then I slammed the door. And he lives in my apartment complex. Oh yes, honey. He is the neighborhood meth head, honey. I mean like meth head. Like when you think of the quintessential meth head, he is one. The best thing I can say, he is like Felicia from Friday. Like if you remember that movie, like how she was always like asking Craig, can I borrow your car? This motherfucker is always trying to sell something or always asking for something of an odd amount. Like he was trying to sell a George Foreman grill for $1 last week. I don't know where he got the George Foreman grill from. And then he gonna ask me like 2 weeks ago, hey, do you have 32 cents I can borrow? What the fuck do you need with 32 cents? Oh, and then like I said, I made the quintessential mistake of when I first moved in, smoking with him, having a session with him, and the sex was okay. But the second time, he pulled a stunt, and that's when I stopped fucking with him. Came over, smoked up my shit, all of my shit. And then when it's time for us to do, get it in, oh, my stomach is hurting. Oh, my stomach. Motherfucker, you tried me. Not only did you come over and smoke up all my shit, but then when it's time for you to give up the goods, you wanna bail out. Oh no, I'm not fucking with you no more. So, yeah, I don't fucks with him no more. But he still comes to my door looking for something, looking for a handout. But yeah, it's about learned behavior. That's one of the downsides about being a trans woman. It's just like, you gotta deal with the ups and downs of like the territory that comes with being a trans woman. I think almost every trans woman in the hood, or and I don't live in the hood, but just can relate to men showing up unannounced because they see us less than human. And like I said before, we have an idiot, a buffoon, like an incompetent dog, imbecile in the White House that is basically trying to take those rights away. And mind you, he's just a puppet because my thing is that I feel like he's a puppet because he's less than smart, and he's just taking orders from other people that want to, I guess, delegate these things out to him and get these things moving in order. And this is where you have to be appreciative of the little things. I've said this so many times before. You guys may not follow politics, and that's fine. You just need to know. You should probably know who your congressman is, and you should know what's going on. But thank God that we do not have Mike Pence in the office. And that is, if you don't know who that is, which the majority of girls and people may not know who it is because, child, half the time y'all don't even know how many presidents that we have. Ugh. Anyways, that's a whole nother thing. But Mike Pence is the vice president, and he has as they like to say that we have a gay agenda. Child, he has a get rid of us agenda. I think he had a campaign a couple of years ago called Erase the Game, because he's all for, trying to, I guess, his theory on life is that, I guess people can be saved from being gay or transsexual or anything. He treats it like how people treat the disease of addiction. It can be cured, once you're sober. So that's how he treats trans LGBTQ. So just be happy that we don't have him in our office. But like I said, as long as we have the mindset of like, oh, my vote doesn't count. Oh, no, we're going to have another 4 years of this. And slowly but surely, things are going to be taken away from us. Obamacare, check. Trans in the military, check. Protection for all trans people, working on it. Well, honey, my bus is about to come here. Oh, I have to humble myself. I have to forget that when I first moved here to California years ago, I did not have a car, and it took me. Thank you. It took me twice the amount of time to get to my destinations because I didn't have a car. And yeah, you humble yourself when you're in a position like this where you're in a position where it takes you twice the amount of time to get to your destinations. Oh. Now, honey, this bus is supposed to be here in about 10 minutes. But it's going to literally take me an hour to get home. When I'm used to, basically, when I drive here, child, it takes me probably about 15 minutes. And that's if I'm driving the speed limit. Oh, child. I don't know what it's like to be in the car with an Uber driver. That you just want to just pick up something very heavy and knock the shit out of them because you're telling them that you're in a rush and you need to be speed limit. Honey, just like that Ludacris song, move, bitch. If you're driving the speed limit, get the fuck out the seat and let me drive. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh my God, this lighting has me looking This lighting has me looking like Lupita and Seal, because you can't even see my ass. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.